Should you buy physical gold and silver? Hello, and welcome to our channel Pursuit of Wealth. This channel is your ultimate destination for learning about finance and wealth, investing and crypto, informational and educational trends in finance management. If you are someone who wishes to become wealthy and looking for smart money management options, then we are fortunate to have found each other. One of the most common questions among the investors is, should I invest in physical gold and silver? Or, will investing in physical gold and silver fetch me a good profit? Well, there are certain factors that an investor should consider before investing in physical gold and silver. In this video, we will discuss all the reasons for investing and not investing in buying gold and silver. Watch the video till the end to know the answer to the question of whether you should buy physical gold and silver. Positive side of buying physical gold and silver. There is no true dimension of a stock market because it keeps varying. However, in recent years, the volatility of the stock market has increased. It means that the value of the dollar has been continuously decreasing. That can be the worst news for an investor who is investing in stocks, but it is not that bad for an investor to buy physical gold and silver. Due to the continuous decline in the dollar rate, accounts in the market faced huge losses. But, as we know, the value of gold and silver has increased in the last 8 years, which means that the accounts that faced double losses can cover the loss and make their accounts stable using an inverse relationship. So, buying physical gold and silver can prove to be a decent choice at such times. Types of investment in gold. You can invest in gold in the following ways. 1. Paper gold stock. 2. Physical gold. Investment in both of these types of gold has its own pros and cons. Paper gold means that you are not the owner of physical gold. In simpler words, you possess the gold but not in its physical form. Paper gold is used for portfolio protection and diversification, which helps to bring balance to portfolios during times of market turmoil. Physical gold is used to protect or lock in your purchasing power. Paper gold has its own restrictions and policies. You can't have an exchange deal of it with other metals, so you don't completely own it. Physical gold means that you own the gold in its physical form. Holding it physically gives you full authority over it. The investment you have made lets you control it fully. Holding your investments physically also gives you a sense of reliability. An IOU with a gold price is still an IOU. Trading risks still exist in mining stocks and exchange-traded funds. An example of this is that when you invest in gold through a company's share, you let the company know all your economic conditions which can put you at risk. Buying gold and silver with current value. We have already made the discussion related to the falling price of the dollar and the use of gold and silver for the compensation of losses in the stock market. It is predicted that the downfall of the dollar will keep occurring for some more time. Due to COVID-19, the government has thrown trillions of dollars for the compensation of crises caused by the lockdown. This act of the US government affected the position of the dollar globally. In ancient times, gold can make a profit of billions today. It means, in the year 2000, a $100,000 gold investment would be worth around $535,000 today. In the year 2000, $100,000 in cash would buy around $65,000 in items now. All of this proves to be in favor of buying gold and silver. According to the mentioned stats, the price of dollars is not going to increase earlier, which means that an investment made in gold and silver today can bring you double-digit profit in the coming 5, 10, or 15 years. An investor must look after inflation before investing in physical gold and silver. The rate of inflation is currently low at the moment. In the year 2020, the inflation was 1% on every give and take. But in the year 2021, inflation starts falling from 2% to 5%. As per the human mind, low inflation means low prices of gold and silver, but it is not true at all. The prices of gold and silver have been increasing continuously, and the rates are at their highest point right now. The price of gold right now is $1,823 per ounce. The price of silver right now is $22.24 per ounce. You must be wondering why the prices are so high. Let us tell you that the rate is not high because the price of the dollar has been declining continuously. The price of dollars and the rate of inflation are closely related to each other. For instance, if we compare 2013 dollars prices with the current, then $100 of 2013 will cost us $113 of purchasing today. It means that with these $113 in 2013, you could have bought a toy. That's disappointing. But that's what excessive spending of dollars by the government results in. The annual spending of the country from 2013 to 2021 increased 3 times, which is crazy. You can buy a company like Apple and all of the famous sports leagues with that. All of this is because the excessive spending of dollars by the government. Now, you might have a point that the government is doing all this to improve our life, but the situation is turning out to be the opposite. More than 2% of the people are still unemployed. The market values are increasing continuously, and the high-end prices of fruits and vegetables are making the matter worse. You don't need an expert to tell you that these situations are not going to get better anytime soon. So, investing in gold and silver is the best option for the people who have extra cash in the bank. Buying physical gold and silver will put your money in a safety net. The reason is now clear. The stock may decline, but the prices of these precious metals will always be worth it. No one will recommend you to put all your lifetime money into buying physical gold and silver because there are some other investing platforms that will double your cash in a shorter time. But those platforms are highly volatile. They won't secure your money as gold and silver will do. Strategies for investing in physical gold and silver. Some strategies for investment in physical gold and silver are as follows. You must prefer buying pieces of gold and silver instead of gold and silver coins. You can trade all your money with gold and silver coins. You don't have to be a coin expert for that. Bullion bars are also a fun way of trading. It comes in different shapes and sizes. The rule you must follow while buying physical gold and silver is to buy them on the new year to get the best prices. Exchange-traded precious metals portfolios are a popular way to get exposure to precious metals without having to store and insure physical bullion. ETFs and closed-end funds give investors access to actual bullion while maintaining the daily liquidity of an exchange-traded instrument. Risks involved in buying physical gold and silver. There is no risk-free investment. Buying physical gold and silver is not as simple as it seems. Some costs, like storage and insurance costs, are tied to purchasing them, although some investments do not charge any additional costs like bonds and stocks. A precious metals IRA necessitates the keeping of your metals at a depository such as Brinks, which is completely insured but has an annual storage fee. If you decline this method of safety and decide to bring the precious metal to your home, then you still have to spend money on having enough security to keep them secure. You may also have to spend on the insurance of the purchased physical gold and silver to compensate you in natural disasters, including theft. If you invest in a dividend-rich stock, then you keep making money throughout, while a physical investment like gold and silver will only give you profit when you sell them. This is another drawback of investing in physical gold and silver. An investor must always consider looking forward to a long-term customer. This not only helps you build trust, but also ensures you the profit of every metal you purchase. If your customer is not willing for a buyback program, you must stop the deal and start looking for another well-paying client immediately. Before investing, you must keep in mind the downfall of investment. You can take help, advice, and suggestions about investment from many, but in the end, it's about making the right decision. And luck also plays a major role in your decisions. Although the previous records and stats have shown that gold and silver are the safest purchases to make. But who can promise a true prediction of the future? Pandemic supporting investing in gold and silver. COVID-19 not only took the lives of people, but also made businesses suffer a lot. However, the stock market went high, so did the rates in the market. People started idealizing it and invested in it, but all of a sudden, it all went down. People who were already facing losses from their businesses lost all in the stocks too. Pandemic let all suffer from the financial crisis, but the only people who didn't suffer from the financial crisis in the lockdown were those who invested in buying physical gold and silver. The price of everything varied except the price of gold and silver, which kept increasing. When such investors faced financial crises, all they did was to find a good customer and sell their gold at a good price. So, gold kept revolving around society. We must be prepared for the upcoming pandemics and should have a safe investment site to help us in the worst time. There are both pros and cons to every investment. If you don't like to hold physical gold and silver, buying shares in gold mining can be a great and safer alternative. And if you think buying gold is a safe bet against inflation, then investing in bullion, coins, and jewelry are the paths you can take to gold-based prosperity. Lastly, the price of gold and silver is extremely high because of the excessive making of US dollars. The reason is simple. Money never stops in one hand. Buying physical gold and silver can be a good choice to secure your money in a way, unlike the risks involved in other investments. Physical gold and silver will definitely yield you profit because their price is not going down anytime soon. So, that's pretty much it for the video. Please subscribe to the channel, like the video, and press the bell icon for more amazing content about wealth management and finance-related videos. Success is coming your way. Keep your doors open. See ya till the next time.